Hello, in this video I'm going to talk about how to push your library on Azure Notebook to GitHub. So in most of my data science boot camps, you work for like a couple of days and then you create a small project. You start playing with your own data or whatever data, hypothetical data that you have, like a dummy data of things that you want to work and things like that. And then you have to push everything to the GitHub. So the first step is to create a GitHub repository, and then the next step is to push it from the Azure Notebook. So let's see how that's going to work. So I'm going to open my data science folder. So this is my Python data science NYC Bootcamp. So I'm going to click on that. Just remember that you have to log in by your username on top, and because then only you will be able to open the terminal. If it's not the case, then it's not going to allow you to open the terminal. So let's see how it goes. I'm refreshing my page and this is my library. Once I'm here, I have to open the terminal and the terminal will open. Now there are some complexities where you would download your initial GitHub repository and then upload it. You can do it like that, or you could do it the other way. I'm going to assume that we want to upload a fresh one. To upload a fresh one, I'm going to click on terminal. The terminal would open, and this terminal would be the Linux terminal. So I don't know why the terminal did not open on my Chrome, so I opened Firefox. I think you should do the same if it gives you any botheration. My guess would be that it's the ad blocker that stopped that page or something like that, or some security setting. When I do ls stands for list. I'm going to see this folder, then I'm going to go to library, then I'm going to do ls, and these are all the files that exist in my Python data science library. So I'm going to push it to GitHub. I can synchronize it and download it and then push it, or I can push it directly, but I'm going to push it directly. So to do that, you have to search for push to GitHub, and the first link is the manual. So you have to start with this git init. So I'm going to copy that. Then you have to do git add star. This would be first commit. I'm waiting for it to. Now if you already have a library, then you would start with git clone and then sync it inside and then do it. That's one way to do that, but I'll show you that way as well. I'm going to create a temporary folder and I'm going to show you how to do the git clone. That can sometimes complicate stuff because then you have to go into the details of handling GitHub. So this is taking some time because I have a lot of files and I have downloaded a lot of libraries in my system. So then it says git first commit, and then it asks me to put the username inside quotes, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that in a notepad to keep my life easy. I'm going to put my username. After these two things are done, I'm going to git add origin and put the link of the library. I'm going to override this library, which is different from synchronizing it and downloading it and then uploading it. So I'm going to override that. copied that. Maybe it came into the next line. Yeah. Okay, once I do that, then I have to do git push origin, and I have to force it. So a command that is not given here is force. Git put origin master. It was not able to find something like that. So let's copy that again. I'm going to decrease the font to see what's wrong here. Oh, I never did this one. Okay. Now I'm going to do git push. I'm going to force it because I did not synchronize it, so I'm going to force everything online. I'm getting this error, so let me check that. So it's asking me for my username, and I used force. This is my username. It's asking me for my password, and it's now going to push everything to my GitHub. And I have a lot of folders. It's going to use the internet provided by Azure, so my internet speed does not matter. So it's going to use the Azure's internet and Azure's infrastructure. So Azure's infrastructure and the thing were used, and I should see everything here in my bootcamp. And then I can change the readme. But these are the steps to put to GitHub. The only thing that is different from here, I'll revise what you have to do. You have to start git init, git add, git first commit, and then you have to add the repository here, git remote v, git push origin. You have to put a force here because if it's a new library, then you don't have to put a force here. But if there is something inside like a readme file or something, then you have to force and replace everything that exists online. So I lost a couple of my files like the readme that I created, but I'm not very much worried about that right now. So that's a very quick way to push whatever you did in the bootcamp to the GitHub. And once you have it in the GitHub, then it's a nice way. It's going to exist, and if somebody goes to your account, then they can see and things like that. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for listening. If you have any doubts, just let me know.